Hi, my name is Ashton Bowen, and the artifact that I decided to analyze is the Wildlife Conservation Film Festival's short film entitled Dream. What this artifact depicts is the life of several animals facing extinction, including a whale, a seal, a pelican, and a rhinoceros, and they're prospering in their natural habitat, singing along to I Dreamed a Dream from the Broadway musical Les Mis. However, at the turn of the song, humans are introduced with malicious intent and thus impact animal extinction. The lens that I use to analyze this is the narrative lens, and the reason I think that this works is because it assumes that humans are storytellers, and the narrative within this artifact is a hero and villain story, which is told time and time again and understood as a universal language in a story. The heroes in this case are the prospering animals that the audience roots for, and the villains are the humans that have a negative impact on the hero's life. In most hero and villain stories, the heroes are the one that comes out on top. Unfortunately, in this artifact, that's not the case, and the animals are the ones that suffer at the hand of the villains who have their own personal motivations regardless of the harm that it does. I think this is important and goes towards the narrative lens because the narrative lens also uses narrative fidelity, which is when the audience can analyze their own values and compare it to the values within the artifact. I think this artifact depicts that the values of humans are often power-driven and senselessly motivated. It's often not taken into consideration the harm that it does long-term. In this case, the extinction of entire species of animals. By comparing your own values as the audience and determining whether those are values that you believe in, that humans have the right to take their power and prosper in their own goals, or whether you're against it and you believe that the greater good should be taken into consideration, can then make this a persuasive message as a whole and inspire change in human behavior. I think another thing to note is that this advertisement, initially posted by the Wildlife Conservation Film Festival, was to inspire future filmmakers to create films. However, it goes beyond that, and the fact that I had first seen this artifact posted on Twitter, and it inspires change in human behavior as a whole versus just inspiring people to make films for this film festival. I think this is important to note because in my professional life, I think it's important to create things that go beyond the initial intent and can inspire change in behavior. And as someone who wants to work in filmmaking or storytelling, I think that by using the narrative lens or narrative fidelity, you're able to create persuasive messages because you can then evaluate your own values and place them within your story and evaluate which stories would be effective towards your own values and thus inspire change in human behavior, which I think is an important goal to have. Thank you.